You want the Kentish countryside, you want the quiet village pub, and you want space to breathe. But you also have a spreadsheet in your head calculating commute times, property value, and exactly how much farm mud you are willing to tolerate on your car. Most people driving through this part of Kent barely register the history beneath their tyres. Welcome to East Farleigh, where on the 1st of June 1648, the Parliamentarian army, led by General Fairfax, crossed the medieval stone bridge during the Battle of Maidstone, helping to secure victory over the Royalist forces. The enduring symbol of East Farleigh is that 14th century bridge, which still stands today, quietly watching the River Medway flow beneath it. If you are exploring Kent commuter villages, you need to know exactly what you are trading away when you make your next move if you want a location that feels permanent, steady, and deeply authentic. Let's find out if this riverside village is the sanctuary you have been searching for. The vibe in East Farleigh is unapologetically rural. You are completely surrounded by Kent's agricultural legacy. Around a century ago, this area welcomed thousands of Londoners who came down for the hop-picking season, working the fields and sleeping in huts. Today, the oast houses have been converted into expensive homes, but the agrarian energy remains. You will have to share the narrow lanes with tractors. Locals know that the greatest asset here is the River Medway. It has long shaped the social identity of the area. People spend their weekends walking the towpaths down to the loch or sitting outside the local pubs. It is visually brilliant, but here is the catch. Moving here means accepting a reduction in convenience. If you want a takeaway, a gym, or a supermarket, you are driving into Maidstone. You have to plan your life. You are buying peace and quiet, but you are paying for it with your time. Now, the reality of commuting if you need to work in London. Having a station in the village is a massive privilege, saving you the pain of finding parking in a larger town. But you must respect the timetable. During peak hours, there are generally around 2 trains per hour towards London, with journeys to London Bridge, Cannon Street or St Pancras, typically requiring 1 change. Your mornings require discipline. That is your transition period to switch from corporate mode back to village mode. Now for the surprising truth that every resident eventually accepts. The medieval bridge. It was built for horses and carts, not modern vehicles. Because it is a single lane, it creates a bottleneck during the morning rush. You will learn the local rhythm and leave 10 minutes early just to factor in the bridge wait. It is the physical toll you pay for living in a village that refused to pave over its history. East Farleigh offers a distinctive mix of architecture, from Victorian cottages to modern detached family homes. One of its biggest advantages is plot size, with noticeably larger gardens than you'll typically find closer to Maidstone. But how does it compare with its nearest rivals for typical 3-bedroom homes? Wateringbury is generally around 3 to 6% more expensive, driven by its slightly better range of village amenities. Yalding has a charming historic centre, and comparable homes are typically priced within 1 to 2% of East Farleigh. The trade-off is that parts of the village have a long-established flood risk. Finally, Lewes doesn't have its own railway station. but it offers a picturesque valley setting, excellent schools, and easy access to Maidstone. As a result, comparable homes there are generally 8 to 12% more expensive than here. Property comparisons are indicative and based on a broad review of current listings, publicly available market data, and general local trends. Actual values will vary depending on property type, condition, exact location, and timing of sale. Education is usually the primary catalyst. You do not just want a house, you want a secure environment for your children. East Farleigh Primary School sits right at the heart of the community. The general reputation among local parents is highly positive. The school is known for being supportive, academically rigorous, and has reported strong attainment in English in recent years. Kids grow up learning to respect the river, cycling down narrow lanes, and actually experiencing the changing seasons. But teenagers might find it restrictive, requiring a bit more parenting effort as they get older. As children get older, Maidstone is around 6 minutes away by train, providing access to an excellent range of secondary schools, including several highly regarded grammar schools for pupils who successfully pass the 11+ examination. So, who is this actually for? East Farleigh is not for the impatient buyer. If you demand instant gratification and trains every 10 minutes, the rhythm of this village is not for you. But if you are seeking a genuine anchor, a place where the history is real, the community is tangible, then this is a great option. It is for people who want to know the names of the local trees and who do not mind waiting a few minutes at a 14th century bridge if it means coming home to absolute peace. If you can embrace the silence, respect the river, and trade convenience for character, you may fit well here. The river keeps moving, the bridge keeps standing, and East Farleigh continues to offer something that modern life rarely provides: a sense of place. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video useful. Help me create more videos like this by hitting subscribe. If you'd like to check the videos featuring Wateringbury, Yalding and Lewes, you can find them in the playlist below.